Good morning, and today I'm going to show other three of my favorites because so far whatever we have done, it's for every single type, whether you are a dry skin, whether you are a normal to oily skin, or even oily to acne skin, everyone can use whatever I showed so far. So if you know your skincare type, put it in the comments. If you don't know, you can always ping me so that we can narrow it down. You don't have to start. As I said, anyway, I'm giving you the sample so that way you can try it too. Or else if you just want to know so that you can take care of it better, I'm always open to it. So do that in comments. And also, if you haven't watched the video me and Bob did yesterday, go back and watch it. And today we will have one more person in the evening. So let's hear from her in the evening. So today's product, I picked three of them because I always prefer to group them as much as I can, because I think I have done videos individually. So if you don't know, you can either search in the group with the keywords, or there is a guide that has individual products if you want to know about them in detail. I have also have a YouTube channel where you have different playlists so that you can again go back and watch them and learn about them. And also there are what do you say, like routines, live routines, where I might have shown how to use them. So there are two different videos. One is just I might have talked about individual products. In those I might not have shown the application, but in some of them I might have done like a morning routine or evening routine, something like that. So there are two different videos. If you couldn't find it, always ping me. I will be able to point you to the right one. Today's thing is about all three of them. These are like we used to call them as power couple, because this is like not only anti-aging solutions, but also they are like hydration to the core. So anytime you want to do anti-aging, first thing is to put to your skin. So that's like a very basic step that you need to do, because as much as you keep yourself hydrated, your skin cells are hydrated and you can prevent aging signs. So here the first product is the one I cannot live without. I always tell this, like if I have to pick only one from the entire thing, then this will be it. That's how much it's valuable, and it's like something anyone can use it. Like I said, whether you are a dry skin person, whether you are a oily skin person, whether you are an acne skin person, doesn't matter. Including my son, I always use it, because we used to call it as miracle in the bottle, because when it comes in two different liquids. Like you will be able to see a dark blue liquid and a white liquid. So that's done for a reason, because they want you to activate only when you are going to use it. So I always ask my customer, if you are getting from me, do you want me to activate it, or you are just stocking up, so that they can activate when they have to. So when you get it, I have shown in a video too. So you will just open and put 2-3 holes in it, and when you start shaking it, it will immediately mix and make it into that light blue gel. So this is what do you call, the ingredient here is so innovative. If you see, they have hyaluronic acid, which is the sodium hyalurate, which is really good for your skin. If you don't know, hyaluronic acid is naturally present in our skin. It's not something we are just adding, but as we age, we don't have it that much. So what hyaluronic acid can do is, it can hold 1000% of its molecular weight of water. It can hold, so that way it's going to keep your skin cells hydrated. But as we age, since we don't get it, we starts to feel dry. That's when slowly fine lines and wrinkles start. So here, if you see how they have done is, they have included two things. One is they are adding moisture to your skin. Second thing is they are preventing moisture loss. So that way, like we talked about how we persevere more, here it's preventing that. So that way you are not only gaining more water, but at least preventing not the loss of moisture. So it's going to pull everything whatever you are going to put on top into your skin level. So that's why I always say, whenever you are using climate control, you need to make sure you seal it with the moisturizer, because what happens is it starts to pull the moisture around you inside your skin. So sometimes you feel like it's tightening, because that's what it's doing. It's trying to pull moisture and put it in your skin back. So I have shown pictures where we talked about what do you say, we talked about grapes to raisins. So when we are young, our skin cells will be very plump and be grapes, whereas as we age, we slowly lose moisture and it slowly shrinks and turns into a raisin and then to a cornflakes. So cornflakes is the stage when you have dead skins that's lying on your skin top, where we talked about exfoliation yesterday. So if you, I think based on our science, whatever we learned at school, if you remember, the skin cells, the newer skin cells produced at the lower bottom of the skin, and it slowly has to travel to come to the top, and then it turns into dead skin cells. So if the cell doesn't have the plumpiness, or it doesn't have the strength like it used to do in younger days, when it comes to the top, it's lifeless. So that's when your skin will look very dull, patchy, all those kind of stuff. So you want your skin cells to be plumpier when it comes to the top. That's the reason we are going to add this, and it's one of my favorite of all time, and it's something like drinking Gatorade to your skin. So as I talked about this one, which is climate control, which is the best of hyaluronic acid in the market. The next thing is another amazing product, which is Serum C. If you see, you have the beads here, which are the holding the vitamin C in them. They are packed in such a way because that way it can be fresh and burst out only when you pump. Vitamin C is one of another unstable ingredient when it comes to skincare. You might have seen so many in the market where they talk about vitamin C. The FDA doesn't regulate advertising saying that it has vitamin C, but the problem with vitamin C is it's very unstable. So it can be present when they are manufacturing it, but it doesn't guarantee that it is there when it delivers to you. So even though they say vitamin C is in their product, but there are only 2 companies in the whole world who have vitamin C encapsulated in it. As I said, it's a very unstable ingredient. Think of this way, like a lemon which you cut, it cannot stay fresh for a longer period of time. So in that case, it's similar to that. So to keep it active, we have encapsulated like this. So I'm going to burst one so that you can see it. So here, if you see, the beads got bursted, and you can see when you apply, make sure you press it really well. This is like, what do you say, like one pump is like I use for one day, one whole day. So if I are using morning and night, you can just use what do you say, like half a pump of it. That's more than enough. Do you see how it got absorbed very well into your skin? Because the beads are just getting burst, and vitamin C in our system has something called Shield. So what this is going to do is it's going to protect you from urbanization. So if you know, we have so much pollutants around the area in the environment. So all this is going to penetrate and harm your skin. So we always talk about how we protect our water, food, all those kind of stuff from these things, but it happens to your skin too. So Sana Shield is going to protect your skin. That way those harmful things are not penetrating into your skin. At the same time, it starts to repair any damaged skin cells with sun damage or even acne, all those kind of stuff. If you haven't seen, yesterday I posted a message about a customer who recently started using our Sanaserum C, and she even shared her own picture. I didn't post it because it's her personal picture, but that's what she is talking about. She is talking about how it's helping to repair the skin cells, just with Sanaserum C, because as I said, this is a very highly concentrated product. At the same time, it's powerful because it's active. So many of the people will come and say, oh, I tried vitamin C, but the thing is, your vitamin C is not active, whereas it's active. So if you are talking about retinol, similar way, there is a vitamin A which is active. So sometimes people generically talk about things that you get over the counter, and this, I would say, definitely it's not the same, because here it not only be active, and also it comes with the Seneplex Complex. So that way you are getting multiple level of benefits, like you are getting your skin cells that is turning over faster, your vitamin C is active, so that way it's getting to repair your skin. So always know about what are the ingredients and what are the benefits. That's why I said I have places where I have covered these products individually, and my job is to customize based on your requirement. So it's not like you are randomly grabbing things. I always tell my customers, even if they are going to the website, I always talk to them on what their current needs is, what their problem area is. That way I can customize and put you on the right track, so that it makes it more effective. Similar way, when you add vitamin C with hyaluronic acid, it makes it even more powerful, because here you are getting the anti-aging benefits, the repairing, you are not losing moisture, you are protecting yourself from further damage. So it is like you will see huge results just by adding these two in your daily routine, because these two are going to be morning and evening. So that way it can work wonderfully in your skincare routine, and it's just going to be like not even 5 seconds to 10 seconds of your time. I'm going to show it at the end, before I am going to show the final product for the day, which is our Nangai oil. People who have used will always come back and tell me, because these products are for people who has even the driest skin, and particularly like I said, if you live in a place where it's winter is harsh, or if you have very cold storm, all those kind of stuff, people tend to become dry as they age too. So here it is, comes from a Nangai nut from the Vanuatu region. So Senegens is one of the one company which has the rights to take that, because similar for the volcanic ash, because Senegens has provided so many job opportunities. So the people love actually Senegens. And also here like our coconut oil, this comes from a Nangai nut, and it's 94 to 97% of triglycerides. So here again you are adding moisture. At the same time, it has something which can prevent moisture loss. So that's why I grouped these three products, because they work wonderfully. And even if you see the beauty book, they all come under one step. So I try to make it easier for you to understand from moving from one to other. So if you see here, you will have Sanaserum C and climate control together. So even when I use, that's my favorite way to use, instead of going one by one. So like I said, what I do is when I come to the end, you need to squirt a little bit so that you get the product, or else you can open and get it. I know. So this is how much I use. I use 2 pumps usually, and I take like half a pump of my vitamin C. I hope you can see it. So this is my vitamin C, and I add just 1 drop of Nangai oil. Yeah, that's all it is, just 1 drop. And I'm going to rub all of them together and apply it on my face. So far I just had my cleanser, I didn't apply anything because I wanted to show you guys and apply it along with this thing. So here you can see it's going to be really moisturizing. At the same time, people who have eczema or all those kind of stuff, it's really nice to have something like this because it's going to hydrate at the deeper cellular level, not only on the top level. Because if you see the order of products, I think I always talk about it, that really makes matter. So if you see, this is almost at the beginning of the skincare line. That means these are meant to go underneath and treat your cellular level rather than just the skincare level. Whereas the moisturizers are just the skincare level, but these are like hydrating from like inside. So here I am going to use the moisturizer to seal it. So that's one key point when you do vitamin C or you are doing climate control or all those kind of stuff, because here if you don't seal it properly, then like I said, you can feel it dry. And when you are introducing vitamin C, it's okay if it tingles a bit, because that means so far you have never used any active ingredients. Here the ingredient is still active when it is delivered to you, so your skin is just reacting to it. Think of this way, like if you have a cut or something, if you're going to rub a lemon that is fresh, obviously you will have the tingling sensation. So you should be happy that it tingles, because that means it's still active and it's going to work wonders on your skin. So but it will be for only few days, because your skin is getting used to it. If you have seen my retinol video and all, even for retinol we always ask you to take it slow. Retinol is always introduced in steps. For example, you start with once a week, then you go twice a week, and then so on until your skin can accept it. So you don't rush with it, because it's a very powerful active ingredient, so your skin has to adjust. And the other thing I always compare is if you're going to a workout, or if you're even started new to cycling, then it should hurt, because you are doing something, pushing yourself further, and your body has to react to it. If it doesn't react, that means you are not pushing yourself well. So similar way, if your skin freaks out, give it time to settle in, because when you are introducing something new, whether it's food, whether it's workouts or skincare, the skin is also an organ, so it can react to it. Just give it some time, take it slow, leave it 1 or 2 day breaks and come back again. So don't just give up, because it's not going to be that way, because when you go back and start again after a month, it can happen again. So instead, give it like 1 or 2 days, or reduce the amount. For example, if you have used 1 pump of retinol, go back to half a pump or quarter pump, so that your skin can slowly adjust, and you will be good in no time. So those are the 3 ingredients I thought I will cover today. Those are like, what is it, like very good ingredients, powerful ingredients, a must have for everyone. So like I said, there isn't one person who cannot use this. As long as you have skin, you should be able to use these and get benefits out of it. So that's it. So I will be hopping on today evening for the next guest to be with me. If you haven't watched, go back and watch yesterday's one and see what her favorites are.